Hi everyone, I'm back and welcome to the 26 book challenge. Okay, so let's get to it. Question 1. A book you own but haven't read. That will be Zodiac by Romina Russell. I always pronounce the first name wrong. Okay, so this book is about how each person falls into one of these categories for their signs, because based on based on when you're born, you fall into one of these symbols, and they're each a different world. And this one person wonders, well, why can't they all be one big world instead of all separate worlds? So I picked it up and I thought that it was interesting. So I'm looking forward to reading it. I haven't read it. That's why it's the first question. I am looking forward to it. And let me show you the inside real quick. So inside there's like a map where everything is. So like Capricorn is here, Cancer's here, Libra is here. I will talk more about this in a book talk, so look out for that. Alright, so second question. A book that was made into a movie. Everything by Nicole Yoon. This book is about this girl who is basically allergic to everything. She cannot go outside or she'll die. And this new family moves in next door, and there's a boy her age, and they fall in love. So it's basically a romantic novel, but realistic. So I actually really did enjoy this. If you want to know more about this book, check out my video, Everything. Okay? Next question. A book you pick solely because of the cover. That will be Strange the Dreamer by Leilani Taylor. Okay, so I'm not really sure what this book is about. I only read like a few pages in. I'm on page 10. And so far what I know is that the main character is named Strange, and, well, his last name is Strange. And he likes make-believe, basically. He likes to dream and live in a fairy tale. So that's what I'm getting from it. I'm still not sure. I mean, within 10 pages, it's okay, but I can't really judge because I'm only in the very beginning. So I am going to read more, and let's see what goes on. A book your friend loves. Carnival by Stephanie Garber. If you want to know more about this book, go check out one of Charlie's videos. You know what? Go look at all her videos because all her videos are amazing. Okay, but I'm not going to talk about this book because she already has, and you should go check it out if you want to read it. And she said it's really good. A book by an author you love. Okay, if you've seen any of my videos, you will know that Kira Cass is my favorite author of all time. So here's her most recent book, The Siren. This book is about this girl who is a slave to the ocean, and she can't fall in love with any human. Well, she does. And it's a romantic novel, and I really liked it, and she made me emotional once again. So if you have not read any Kira Cass books, go out and read it. And she's also writing a new book. I do not know what it's called yet. She's in the process of writing, and I am looking forward to it. Okay. A book at the bottom of your to-read pile. The Hunger Games by Suzanne Collins. I have never read any Hunger Game books. I have seen the first movie, but I haven't even read any of the books. I heard they're good, but I had it on my shelf for years, just haven't gotten to it. book with a color in the title. Eleanor and Park by Rainbow Rule. I kind of beat the question because there are two colors, red and blue. So I beat the question. It only says one color, but I did two. I do not know what this book is about. It was on my shelf for many years. I never got a chance to read it. But what I noticed just by flipping through goes back and forth between Eleanor and Park. So I'm not really sure what it's about. I mean, it looks interesting, but I'll get to it eventually. Okay. A book set somewhere you always wanted to visit. Girl in the Blue Coat by Monica Hesse. This takes place in Amsterdam. It takes place in World War II, and it's about this girl who is trying to find the girl in the blue coat, and it tells about her journey and what she gets to see going on in Amsterdam during World War II. And I like history, so this book was really good. And this author, she is a really good author. This is her first or second book. I'm not very sure. I know she's a new author. But if you have not read this book, go out and read it because you will be sucked in. A book you started but never finished. The Chemist by Stephanie Meyer. I tried reading this book. I mean, where my bookmark is now, it's on page 38. And I just can't get into it. I mean, it has, like, the government stuff in it. And it deals... I'm not really sure, honestly, what it deals about. I mean, I tried reading it. I don't even know if I'll ever finish it. If you guys have read this book, please let me know what you guys think of it. Because I just cannot get into it. I mean, I'm trying, but I can't. I can't get into it whatsoever. So I don't even know if I ever am going to finish it. Okay. A book with a lion, a witch, or a wardrobe. Fairest of All by Serena Valentino. This book is about the evil queen in Snow White. It tells about how she became the evil queen. I consider her a witch, and also there are 3 other witches in here. So there's total 4 witches. I actually really did like this book. And it's a really short read. It's 250 pages. And I liked it because it was Disney. And I love Disney. Who doesn't love Disney? I mean, look. Disney. Disney. I love Disney. Okay. A book with a female heroine. City of Bones by Cassandra Clare. I have not read this book, not seen the movie, seen somewhat of the TV show Shadowhunters, but this is about a girl named Clary Frey and how she is a shadow hunter and tells about her journey through it. If you like this kind of stuff with shadow hunters and fighting like demons, I think. I'm not really sure what it's about. I mean, I picked it up because one of my friends have read it and she loves Cassandra Clare books. I don't even know if I'm gonna ever read it. Maybe. But I've never read any Cassandra Clare books, but yet I have over 5. Okay. A book set in the summer. All the Girls Missing by Megan Miranda. So this is about this girl who lived in this small town and a girl went missing, and when she gets older she moves away. Well, when she comes back, more and more girls keep going missing. So it's a mystery novel, and I haven't read it. I'm trying to read it. It's on my TBR list of what I need to read. But she has also written The Perfect Stranger. So she's written this book and The Perfect Stranger. So if you like mystery books, and I don't know if it's a thriller. I want to say thriller, but I'm not really sure. So let's just stick with mystery for now. So, All the Missing Girls by Megan Miranda. Maybe I'll read it. Let's hope. Okay. A book of poems. I do not have a book of poems, but one is A Brown Girl Dreaming. I can't remember who it's by, but it's about her life, and it's just all in the poems that she made. And it's basically kind of like an autobiography. And there are pictures in there. And I really like that book. I finished it in one sitting. And it's really good. You should go check it out. Okay. A book you've learned about because of this challenge. Now, I picked The Maze Runner by James Dashner because in Charlie's video, the 26 book challenge, she talked about this book. So I picked it up because she talked about it. So I did learn about this book. I am not going to talk about this book because she has already talked about it. And if you want to know about this book, go check out her video of the 26 book challenge. Okay. A book that will make you smarter. The Girls of Atomic City by Denise Kiernan. This book will make you smarter because you're learning about history. This book takes place in Oak Ridge, Tennessee, aka Atomic City, during World War II. They built the atomic bomb, and I believe it tells about 3 girls' point of view about what happens and what they went through during this time. And there's also a map of Oak Ridge, and there are also pictures. So if you like history and you want to know more about history, read this book. A book with a blue cover. Red Queen by Victoria Aveyard. This book is about this girl who tries to tame her friend that went to the army, I think. I'm not really sure what it's about. I picked it up because I heard it's like the selection. So, I'm not really sure. I am looking forward to it. I do want to read it. I haven't read it yet. I haven't gotten a chance to because I keep buying more and more books. But I am looking forward to reading this. I'm not really sure what it's about. If you know what it's about, please let me know down in the comments so I can know for future reference. Thank you. Okay. A book you're supposed to read in school but didn't. A Brave New World by Aldous Huxley. I was supposed to read this book. I didn't. I was forced to read it, but I don't know why. I just never did. Some people liked it, some people didn't. I mean, it's a short book. It didn't really interest me when I found out what it was about. So that's probably why I didn't read it, but I don't know, really. I don't really have an answer. Okay. A book everyone but you has read. Cinder by Marissa Meyer. Okay, there are, I think, 4 books. I only have 3. But this is about Cinderella. And I guess she's built, like, automatically built. It's my guess. I don't really know. what it's really about. I bought it many years ago, and I kind of forget what it's about, but I do want to read it. A book with a great first line. The Upside of Unrequited by Becky Albertalli. Okay, so let me read you the first line. This is the most weirdest first line I have ever read, and that is why I love it so much. Because usually they talk about, like, their past, like, oh, get to know this person. No, this one is not anything like that. It's, I'm on the toilet at the 9:30 club, and I'm wondering how mermaids pee. And that is the most weirdest first line I have ever read in a book, and that is why I love it. I am currently reading it. I do have Simon versus Homo Sapiens Agenda, her first book, and I really love that book, and so far I'm loving this book, so I can't wait to finish it. But yeah, I'm going to be sad when I finish it, but I can always reread it. Okay. A book with pictures. That is Hope, a memoir of survival in Cleveland by Amanda Berry and Gina DeSuze. I think that's how you say it. I'm just going to show you one picture, and that is Amanda, and that is Gina. This book is an autobiography, and it's about these girls who are kidnapped in Cleveland, Ohio. And it tells about how their life was being kidnapped and how they escaped. Amanda, she is the one who escaped the house when the kidnapper wasn't home and managed to call the police. I also have Michelle Knight's version of it, Finding Me by Michelle Knight. And all three of these girls were kidnapped, and all three survived the kidnapping, and now they are living better lives. A book from the library. Flawless, Pretty Little Liars novel, Sarah Shepard. This is the second book in the Pretty Little Liars series. I'm currently reading that too. I'm reading a lot of books. But the Pretty Little Liars book series is completely different from the TV show Pretty Little Liars. Once I get done reading the whole series, I will do a book talk about it. But for now, I'm not going to say very much. A book you loved, read it again. The Selection by Kira Cass. I love Kira Cass. I love The Selection. I love The Siren. I love all Kira Cass books. If you have not read any Kira Cass books, go out and read it. That's all I'm saying for now. And if you want to know more about Kira Cass, go check out my video, The Selection series. Okay. A book that is more than 10 years old. The Adventures of Huckleberry Finn by Mark Twain. This book is about the adventures of Huckleberry Finn. It's about Huck Finn, who basically goes on an adventure, and he gets to see what goes on in this world, basically. I have read this book. I had to read it for school, and I do like it. Not very many people like it when I talk to them about it, but I actually did really like this book. Okay, last one. A book based on a true story. Three Little Words by Ashley Rhodes Coulter. I'm sorry if I said your last name wrong. I had to read this book for school, and I actually did like it. This book is about Ashley, who gets put into foster care and her life in foster care. In my opinion, this book is good for people who have never been in foster care, because it opens up their eyes to, like, kids who have been in foster care, and that is what foster care is like. Well, it can be. There are good foster homes and there are bad foster homes. So, I really did like this book, and please go out and read this book. And there's also pictures. So, I liked that in there. I like seeing those pictures. But if you have not read this book whatsoever, go out and read it. Please do. I really do like this book. That was probably one of my most favorite books I had to read for school. Alright, that is the 26 book challenge. And I hope you enjoyed. Leave a comment down below, give us a like, and subscribe. See you till next time. Bye!